Annyeonghaseyo everybody, hey, it's Sarah. So I know you're probably like, feels a little different. Yes, I took my braids out and have decided to kind of wear my hair out for a while. Probably not the best time since we're headed into like protective styling times, but alas, I do what I want. And basically I've decided that I want to wear my hair out for a bit. And of course, me being me, wearing my hair out is not enough. I really want to dye it a cool color, a fun color, and I'm going to be going for like a rose gold type of situation. I'm not doing my whole head. I'm thinking I'm just kind of doing like kind of a baby ombre. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it turns out. I did buy also black dye in case things go awry, and I hate what decisions I've made, but if you want to see me go from this to rose gold, hopefully, just keep watching. To bleach my hair, I'm using a 30 volume developer, a quick blue packet of bleach, and these Ion Color Brilliance drops. For dye, I'm using the Adore Semi-Permanent in Cotton Candy. Okay, so I have mixed my bleach. Basically, I did 2 fluid ounces of the developer to 1 packet, like the instructions said. I mixed in the booster, which is supposed to be the like Olaplex dupe. And then I have blown out my hair like really half-assed and then put it into these little braids, or I'm sorry, ponytails. The reason for it is because I feel like this will be a little bit easier to kind of do what I want. I'm basically doing sort of like a ratchet ombre, and or just kind of like two-toned. So I'm not doing my roots, just because I didn't know how that would turn out, and I want to start off slow. So I have 8 little ponytails in my head. I'm going to do a test piece back here before we kind of dive into doing my entire head, but I will show you that if the test piece goes well, so look alive. Okay, so I've done a little tester piece. My hair is lifting, albeit very, very slowly. Surprisingly slow, but maybe it's because it's that 20, it's dropped down to the 20. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to do essentially the ends on all these little ponytails first, let that sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, then go a little bit higher, let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes, go to the highest part and try to like piece it in so it doesn't look as like hardline-ish, and then let that sit on my head maybe for like 20 minutes, and go from there. So that's the plan, taking you guys with me. Here we go. So as you can see, some mistakes have been made. I was like, I'm just gonna do the ends first, and didn't have the proper tool prepared to like move my hair around because I'm a dummy. I had a metal clip and then realized, oh, I shouldn't have metal because of the bleach. So here we are. So some of the sections have gone up a little higher before than we anticipated, but I'm not gonna let that get me down. We got some of them processing now, so I'm gonna let this sit on my hair for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back, do the next little chunk for the ones I can, then let that process, like I said, for another 10 minutes, then finish up the sections. Again, I have these little hair ties to kind of stop me from going any higher, so I'll get to the top parts after about 20 minutes. Let that sit on my head total for another 20-ish minutes, since this is like 20 volume now, so I want to make sure that I get enough as much lift as I can before I go in and try and apply the pink. So I don't want to bleach my hair a second time. I'm not going to bleach my hair a second time, no matter what color I can get it to. So that being said, we want to make sure that we get it as bleached as we can this first time, but I will come back when the next application happens. Okay, so now we have, as you can see, my hair has lightened pretty significantly at this point. So next I'm going to just do the final section, like the final little chunks at the top. I will put a cap on my head here, and I'm gonna let that sit for another 20 minutes. And then all in all, I will have had this on for about 40 to 45 minutes on my head. So that's gonna be the plan. Fingers crossed that it works, guys. Here's to hoping. Okay, so all the bleach is on. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and let this process on my head for another 20 minutes or so with the cap, in hopes that the cap will help my hair brighten as blonde as it can. I'm pretty confident, mostly because, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but my hair, I have really fine hair and I also have pretty low density hair, so I don't think it will take too long to get at least like a medium tone blonde, which is what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna leave it on for about 20 minutes, rinse it out, and then come back to you guys and show you the color. Okay, we're back. I have washed my hair out. I ended up only letting it process for an additional 15 minutes just because my hair had started to look pretty bright. I like peeked underneath the shower cap and she looked pretty blonde, so I didn't want to over process my hair. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake and like take it out too soon, but here we go. Oh my god. Wow. All right, so this is what my hair is looking like. This is the level of blonde that we got to. I'm pretty, it's a shock. It's shocking, for sure. I've never had my hair be blonde, and I've certainly never, wow, okay. So this is what we're looking like. Overall, it looks pretty even, actually. I'm surprised at how even it is, actually. It is slightly harder of a line than I wanted for the pink, but I'm not terribly mad at the blonde that we got to. So I think that the pink will take over this pretty well. So I'm using the Adore Pink and Cotton Candy. It says you can use it on towel dried hair, so I don't have to worry about, that looks crazy. I don't have to worry about blow drying my hair right now, just because I want to make sure I get to do a deep condition before I have to put any heat or anything like that. In fact, I don't really want to put any heat right now. But yeah, this is what we're looking like. Again, overall, I'm not actually mad at the blonde. We shall see. Okay, so I've sectioned my hair off into 4 just kind of big sections here, and basically all I'm gonna do is just take this pink and smear it as much as I can all over my hair. This has like an interesting little jelly texture to it that I wasn't expecting. Interesting, but basically I'm just going to smear this into the hair. It's looking pretty pink, or looking pink, but not like fluorescent, which was kind of what I wanted to avoid, was fluorescent pink. So that's okay. So I'm gonna just continue doing that all over my head, get the pink kind of mixed in really good, and then let that sit for the back of the bottle says about 30 minutes. I might do like closer to 45 since I don't have a hooded dryer, and it says to do 30 to 40 minutes under, or 30 minutes under a hooded dryer. I don't have one of those, but here we go. Okay, and here we are. So this is what my hair is looking like with the dye on. It's looking very pink, which is pretty exciting. basically, the instructions actually say to leave it on for 15 minutes and sit under a hooded dryer. Since I don't have that hooded dryer, I am going to leave it on my head for about 30-ish minutes with a shower cap on top, and let that process. Again, there is no, it's just a temporary color, so there's no like developer or lifting agents in this, so it should be okay. So I'm gonna leave this on. I made sure to use basically the entire bottle because I wanted to make sure my hair was good and saturated and that I didn't miss anything. It's looking pretty good. My curls seem to still be pretty much intact, at least currently. I'm not seeing any like anything look out of the ordinary, so that's comforting. I'm going to, like I said, leave this on, then I will take it off, or rinse it out, deep condition, style my hair, and show you guys the finished results. All right, and this is the final result. So I actually dyed my hair about 4 days ago. Basically, I washed the dye out, did a wash and go on my hair, well, trimmed my hair, then did a wash and go of my hair, and then let that air dry for basically 2 days. And this is what we ended up with. I'm actually quite happy. It's the wheelhouse that I wanted. I wanted like a rose goldy, maybe like sort of pinky auburn color, and that's pretty much what I got. I am sitting by my window, so you're getting a little bit of the natural light of my hair, but it definitely came out quite like light auburn, which I'm not mad about. I'll try and get closer. You can see that there is some pink in there. Like you can see the pink sort of hue to it, but it's not like super aggressive pink, which was really what I wanted. I wanted it to be sort of subtle. I wanted it to be kind of like, is that a natural hair color? Is it pink? Who's to say? I think it looks really good. I think it's very like fall. I even put on my like mock turtleneck for the fall mood that I think I'm giving. But yeah, I really like it. It's definitely different having my hair out, but I really wanted to have my hair out for a while. Basically, I was just very tied to my braids, and I was going through this thing where every time I take my braids down, I wouldn't feel pretty. And I realized like how problematic that was, how bad that was. I should feel comfortable with my hair out. I should feel comfortable with what's happening on my own head. And so I think like doing something fun, kind of giving it a better shape, all of those things really kind of have helped me feel a lot more comfortable with having my hair out. This is the longest I've had my hair out since, I'm gonna say like middle school. Like it's been a long time. So all of that to say, if you're considering dyeing your hair, I think you should do it. If you don't feel comfortable bleaching it, go see a professional. It was stressful, but I don't think I did a terrible job. I'm really pretty happy with how it turned out. And yeah, but that's the video as usual. Kamsahamnida, arigatou gozaimasu. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.